Okay, hello. Now we're starting to get somewhere in the OpenGL world. I mean, we haven't talked about matrices much and projection views and things like that, but when it comes to cubes, we are getting somewhere. Now we will go from making things the slow way to a bit faster way. And the slow way is to execute a lot of functions here. We have a begin and we have a color and we have 4 vertices and we got an end. And then we repeat this 6 times. And that's not needed at all. It's just the easiest way to do it, and that's why I started with it. And it's fine enough. I mean, it renders this cube fine, and it can work for the snake game I made fine. So let's switch this up to remove all of this crap. All of it. I'm just going to remove all of it. There we go. And we're going to replace it with one call. We're going to replace it with draw elements. And that's it. And instead of drawing rectangles, quads, we're going to draw triangles this time, because this one does not support quads. We're going to draw triangles, and we're going to draw this many of them. We're going to include something called a stride. And we're going to include indexes. There we go. And that's all we're going to draw. So we reduced, let's see, it was 4 vertices, one color and begin GL begin and end. So we had 6 times. We had 6 calls for 6 sides. So 36 calls. We reduce them down to 1, and that's our goal here. So to do this, we need an init function. Need some setup before we try to do anything magic like reducing the number of calls that drastically. We need to enable what we enabled before. I just moved that one up. So we're going to enable vertex array and color array. I think it's color array. Going to enable those two. And then we're going to GL vertex pointer 3 size 3, meaning that each vertex. Let me start my drawing tool again. Should learn to have that starter. So let's draw a cube. I need this cube later anyhow, so let's draw it. So each corner here is a vertex. That one is a vertex, and so on. This one is also one. So you're going to have something called a vertex pointer. That's a float. It has something called a stride that we're just going to set to 0. And then we're going to send in the vertices. And we have something called color pointer. That's also 3 for each vertex. And they are also going to be floats. They also have a stride. And they call colors. So now we have defined 3 things we are not, or we're using 3 things we haven't defined yet. So let's define those. Vertices. Feels like I'm missing something. Feels that something is wrong here. Should have a type here somewhere. Yeah, the stride should be down here, not up here. That should be a type. There we go. Well, we needed vertices, we needed colors, and we needed unsigned int. Indexes. There we go. And now comes the fun part to start filling this in. Because I will reset this first. Talk about that is just to make sure that it compiles actually everything. Okay, GL unsigned integer. Undeclared. Did you mean GL inside int? Is it called int just? GL unsigned integer. I'm pretty sure it's integer. My compiler says probably int. Okay. Implicit declaration. Vertex pointer. Did you mean vertex pointer? Yeah, I did. And now we started, and it doesn't draw anything. Well, look, my cube. And now our cube is gone. So far we made it worse. Let's try to improve it. So let's start filling in these vertices, and this will take a bit of time. So we have first one in the corner. Need the next one. Need 8 of them. First one, and then we have the second one. That's from that one to this one, now down there. It really takes brain power to try to calculate these guys. So we go from minus, should we go over to plus here somewhere? Okay, minus, minus. That's that corner. Go to the next corner. And then those should be like that. So now we have filled in these 4 corners. Now we need to fill in the 4 other corners. And that's at least much easier, because we are just going to take this, duplicate it, remove the minus there. There we go, have all of them. Now colors. Colors isn't too hard either. So last time we had one color for this whole face here. All of that one was one color. We won't have that this time. We have a color for a specific vertex, and then another color for this one, and then a gradient over. We can have a color for each face this time also, but it requires us to duplicate these vertices, and I want to duplicate them. How many times I need to duplicate? 3 times. So I need to duplicate each vertex 3 times, and I won't do that. So we're going to have a gradient between the different vertices instead, and we're going to color each vertex differently. You will see when we start getting this working. So we start with the colors here, and we're going to go from 0, 0, 0, that's black. And we're going to have 8 of them. Same amount as we have number of vertices. And we're going to start filling the colors. And those that know their binary code know what I'm doing here. So we're going to have a black one, a blue one, a green one, something else, a red one, whatever that is, and so on, and white. So now we have our vertices set up, we have our colors set up. Last time I could also draw the full I could draw the full quad here at once. There was 4 quads, but it was GL begin, GL quads, and then 4 vertices. I can't do this time. I need to draw triangles like that, and then I need to draw another triangle like that. So 2 triangles to make a face on this cube. And we're going to start from the back. So you're going to start from the top here and draw over there and down there and over there. I really hope I can delete all of that. There we go. I'm going to start with that. And we're going to draw index. I'm going to draw the first index, that one, and this one is the other corner. I'm going to draw that one. I'm going to go down down there, and that's that one. I'm going to draw that, and then for this other polygon for the same face, we need to draw the other polygon. So we did that one, and now we need to draw this one. I'm going to start with 2. I'm going to go to 3. That's to start from here and go over there. See my mouse pointer, and then go up there, so we return to 0. And that should be our first face. And here now you're going to see if this actually works. So in the draw element, I remove this box down there. In the draw elements, I'm going to draw triangles. All of them has the size of 3, so the total size here is apparently, I thought I was first in like number of indexes you wanted to draw, because they have a size here, but apparently you need to specify 3. I thought this one counted as 1, right? So that's just 1, but no, it's 3 times 1. So apparently points. Anyhow, so there you have the explanation of the colors also. One side is black, other vertex is blue, and we have a green. So we don't get the same color on each of that face. So let's try to draw the next polygons. Oh wait, I have 2 of them. I only showed 1. Add in the other one. Now we should have a quad. And now we have a quad spinning. So let's continue filling in the rest. And now we're going to draw the front ones. Draw that one. And that's 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to draw this one. And that is 6, 7, 4. And then update this to draw all of those. See how we did? I think we did pretty good. That works better than expected. I'm happy with that. Oops. What did I say? 4. I meant to delete those 2. Now comes the tricky one. Now we're going to draw this one. That's wonderful drawn from me. And then that one. Yep. Looks horrible, but those are the 2 ones we're going to try to draw. And that goes from 0 to 4 to set 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's 7. And from here that's 7, and it goes to that one 0, 1, 2, 3, and it goes up to 0. I think that's correct. And then we update this again. We run it. And now we have half a cube. And maybe now you're also starting to realize why we draw things like that, like this, and not with a hard-coded GL begin, GL color, GL vertex, 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 GL end. Because this data, that's just data. The other is function calls. That's hard-coded into the program. This is just data. So we can load in this data from a file later. I want to do that in this example, but we can do that. When you think about it, that's kind of the basics of 3D objects. So what do you think all those 3DS and other different kind of objects consist of? I mean, they consist of vertices, colors, and indexes of different kinds. Anyhow, we had drawn all of that. So now we're going to draw the other side. And let's see if I can draw it clockwise, if it's possible. There we go. And the next one down. And there and up. See if we can draw that. And we started at, where did we start? We started there. And went down, or we did start, we started in that corner, right? Let's see, clockwise. Is that clockwise? No. Started up here. No, we started there and go. Okay, I know where we started. So we started, that's 4, that's 5. We started at 5. And we went down to the corner, 0, 1, 2, went down to 2, went up to the 1, and then back there. And the next one started at 4, 5, and I think I draw this anti-clockwise. Really hard to see. Is it clockwise that way? I hope it is. From 5 to 6, and back to 0, 1, 2. So let's try that. I haven't got an error yet. I'm really happy about that. Yeah. So now we're going to draw the top here. First that one, and then we're going to draw this one. So the first one starts at 0, back there, goes to 1, goes over to 4. The next one starts, say there, starts at 1, goes to 5, and goes back to 4. I wonder if that's correct. Let's check it if it's correct. Yeah. Looks nice. We just have one hole in our cube. There we go. Need to fill in that one. So this time we need to draw I think we need to draw them this direction. I think that's clockwise. You should draw all of your triangles or polygons clockwise or anti-clockwise. It is possible to draw both of them in OpenGL, but OpenGL rather have all in the same direction if possible. You can optimize some things with that. So you don't need to draw triangles not facing you. So if you say that you have a triangle that's drawn like that, and you have a triangle that's drawn anti-clockwise, then you can say I will only show dots that are clockwise and not those that are anti-clockwise. And why do you want to do that? Because this one is probably the back side of the cube and this is the front of the cube. Now I think I need to see where I'm on screen. Yeah, you can see it. It's horrible, looks horrible though, but that's the idea of it. Let's see if it's possible to delete this mess I just made. We were going to start, let's see. We're going to draw that direction. So we're going to draw from 0, 1, we're going to draw from 2, and we're going to draw to 3 over to that 7. And here we're going to draw, I think this is correct order. I'm not sure. We will see. So is it 12 here? It's 6 times 2. Yeah, it's 12. And there we have our cube. So let's get the screenshot of that. So I have something for a thumbnail. I wonder what I should call this, because I already have a OpenGL cube. So I wonder what I can call this to be interesting for someone to actually check out, because they already seen a cube. I don't know, a different cube or cube version 2.0 maybe. So that was a screenshot, and now you know how to remove all of those GL begin, GL color, GL vertex, 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 GL end times 6 with just one draw call. So good luck, and we're going to use this next time we revisit the PSP. So, yep, see you.